All right, my name is Ethan Zelo. I am the senior team leader here, and this is my boss, Charlie Hook, and we're at Hook's Greenhouse, and he's just going to show us around and kind of what we do here.
All right, well, we've been busy building these two new greenhouses this past winter. We're pretty excited because we just finished them up and just in time because the plants are going to be coming in this next week. We have been busy making hanging baskets. As you can see, we pre-make our baskets, we fill them up with the soil, and we put the hangers on them. We've got about 5,000 or so done. Still have a couple thousand to do yet, but we're in pretty good shape so far. So these two new greenhouses that we have built, they're 24 feet wide, 96 feet long. The gutter height is about 12 feet here, which we've been building taller ones. The last ones we've been building, we go a little bit taller. It's easier to control the heat and the cooling. Um, they're all ready for the hanging baskets. We put all these drippers in. So each dripper that you see hanging here will have a hanging basket on it. These two new houses will hold about 700 more hanging baskets, so that'll be very handy for us this year because we were a little bit light last year on space. We also put all of our houses now, we try to put up a backup sprinkler so that mainly for an emergency, we still like to water everything by hand because that's going to be the most accurate since we're not growing all one crop. Everything's mixed up, so it's hard to use sprinklers. We still like to do it by hand, but that's just an emergency in case we need to get it when it's hot out if we need to do it fast. Something we have done here that I like a lot, we made our own system to hang the hoses up. That way we're not dragging hoses back and forth. And we just have a cable with some pulleys. So then we're not tripping over hoses, we're not knocking over plants. We can water and just drag the hose with us. It's a whole lot easier on the body. And we've done that in the past greenhouses that we have built, and it's worked really well. So we're going to keep doing that. So also, well, over here are the furnaces. Each greenhouse here has a 300,000 BTU furnace running off of propane. And another thing about these greenhouses that most people don't know, it's just as important to cool them as it is to heat them. So both of these greenhouses have an opening roof vent. So if you look up at the top, you see lots of racks and pinions. And we go over to this one, I can open it. As it gets hot, we'll open the roofs and all that heat will just naturally go up. It's all natural ventilation. You see a lot of older greenhouses, you'll see all kinds of big giant fans hanging on the walls. And I don't really like to do that because you're running all the electric. They're loud and noisy. The open roofs, the heat rises right out. We always try to put big doors on the side, so we open the side doors, open the roofs, and the cool air comes in, the heat goes out. It works really well. Move slow, but it'll open about 3 to 4 feet, and you can really tell the difference. As soon as that roof opens, you can just feel the heat go right up in the roof. Works really nice. Also, we have circulation fans, which is extremely important because in these greenhouses we deal with a lot of humidity, and humidity for a lot of the crops we're growing is bad. It causes rot, it causes disease. So we're constantly have circulation fans running just to keep that air movement going. I think that's what else. Oh, so over here is our water manifold for how we do all the irrigation here. Looks like a crazy mess, but each one of these small valves controls one row of the hanging basket drippers. So that way we can, if we have different crop that takes more water than this one, we can select it out, not water everything at once. And also once we start pulling plants to sell and they empty, we can turn them off and then you're not wasting water. But also we'll run the sprinklers there. In every hose and everything here, we have 2 water lines coming down, one just normal water and then one with fertilizer water. So we have one central fertilizer injector room where we inject fertilizer into the water, and then we can choose what we need in each house. I think that's about it.